I'm here to tell you we don't have to accept the hollowing out of America's police departments and firehouses. We can do better, and we have to do better. The jobs bill we call for provides state and local governments the economic assistance to restore police departments and fire departments to their authorized strength, because we need to be able to protect your citizens.
The jobs bill that's being discussed by the administration right now is such an important thing for both the fire department, police department, and the community as a whole, because by bringing people back to work, obviously that's more money that's in the community that can be spent. It allows us to provide better services to the community and respond safely and more effectively.
We've lost quite a bit, not just in the officers themselves, but in the actual departments and the enforcement that we were able to do before all the budget cuts came down. So I do believe that if this does go through, we'll be more efficient in our jobs.
Right now we have to lean on other communities to help fight fire because we're stretched, we're exhausted. We're always shutting a station down. Our manpower is at minimum. So when we get 2 or 3 or 4 fires going at the same time, we have to call in mutual aid to help us. So not only will it help us, but it will help them also, so they can be there for their communities.
I don't buy people who say there's nothing we can do. I don't buy it. I didn't get in this business to do nothing. You got to do what you can do to help people now and help the overall economy. And that's why the President's jobs bill is so important. What we're proposing doesn't restore all the manpower, but let me tell you, it sure gives you additional flexibility and restores a great deal of it.
When I was a rookie and I walked in the roll call, there was 25, 30 officers in that roll call. Those days are gone. But if we can get half of that back, Flint would be a better place, a safer place.
Firefighter safety is so important, and we need the people for that. Responding to the community, we need the people for that. The Jobs Act, it will help us to maintain and get the adequate response and personnel that we need. It's an investment in the Flint community.
The first line of defense is the first responders. It's my hope, and I'm sure the hope of public safety as a whole, the city's able to secure some funding to aid in public safety and to bring more officers back.
This costs $5 billion. I can give you 50 examples of how we can find $5 billion by having people start to pay their fair share so that all the people can be protected. And you know what I heard last night? I heard some of our Republican friends and others on the floor saying, but it's temporary. Temporary is a lifetime for somebody without a job, someone losing their house.
I just hope that Congress passes this bill. That way we can get the people back that we need and get the equipment that we need here to do our job safely.
You need more police officers on the streets. Right now we're at such a low number that when we answer calls, it's more of a reactive policing. There's when you got more officers on the street. You're able to do more proactive policing, go out and prevent a crime before it does happen.
Yeah, I believe this Job Act is a step in the right direction. It's important because public safety, first responders can keep their jobs to take care of their families, to take care of the community that we work in, just to be able to help people that's in need in general.
The jobs bill, folks, is not just about protecting our communities. It's about putting people back to work and putting money in the pockets of middle-class folks and working folks who are lucky enough to have a job and are hanging on by their fingernails to stay in their home. And people are hurting in the countries too. What we're not willing to do, we're not willing to do nothing. That's what we're not willing to compromise on.